Hey guys, this is something different for us. Of course, I am VHS Jason. There is Rick.
Hey guys.
Say good day, Rick.
How are you guys?
Fantastic. So basically, the reason we're doing this is we were lucky enough to be gifted a couple of preview screening tickets for Venom Last Dance.
Woo!
So thanks to Peter from Kollecta World, I believe, who was generous enough to give us tickets.
Thanks, Pete.
So we thought what we're going to do, we're going to give you an out of theatre reaction. But before we thought, let's do a pre-theatre discussion on the two first Venom movies, Rick, you know?
The first two. Wow.
We've reviewed these movies. There's no question we have reviewed both these movies at the time on the channel. You can find them somewhere. The first movie, Rick, what are your initial just thoughts on the first Venom movie?
It's been a while since I've seen the first movie. I had reservations on it. It's something that wasn't big into. I didn't think much of it. It's not a bad movie. It's okay. You know what I mean? But I had some issues with certain cast members. A couple of the CGI was bothering me a bit. But all in all, look, it's not a bad movie, but it just didn't really hit it for me at that point.
It came out at a time where Marvel were on fire.
Yeah.
You know, that's Infinity War time and things like that. So, yeah. And it was, I think at the time we gave it a 6.5, 7, if I remember.
Yeah.
For the movie. So, yeah. But I will say, Rick, Tom Hardy is fantastic as Eddie Brock / Venom. In all the movies I've seen, well, both movies I've seen so far, I can't deny that himself and the character are pretty darn cool.
They are, but that's the only thing that really leads that movie, really. I mean, the second movie, if we're going to go into the second movie, complete garbage. You know what I mean? Didn't like any of the cast members and how it was. And then all the lead-ups to all the Spider-Man kind of intertwined links as well, which didn't come through either, that Sony plays through it, which is a bit disappointing as well. But hey, you know, overall, Tom Hardy as Venom, yes, I do like him as that character. But yeah.
I would disagree with you about the second film. You called it garbage. I would say it's hot, steaming garbage.
Hot, steaming polish.
Like, it is absolutely woeful. In fact, you know, it's very forgettable. I don't remember much about the second movie except for that church scene at the end, because it was bad. And even Woody Harrelson, who I adore, was awful in that movie. So they're movies that I wonder that Sony's never really had a lot of faith in. I don't know if they ever really have, because, yeah, they deserve to be better films than they ended up being, that's for sure. So,
it could be better. It surely could be better. We've seen it with Deadpool and Wolverine being R-rated. If this was more of an R-rated Venom, I think we would have hit the mark, definitely.
I definitely tried to give it a bit of a harder edge, but I do agree they didn't go all the way they could. They PG'd it to make sure it would, you know, be seen by everyone. Yeah, look, and I'll be honest with you, Rick, for the trailer for this third movie that we're going to see tonight, it was okay, but it hasn't really blown me away.
No, I didn't think much of the trailer, and they actually released a really long trailer as well, so I'm thinking that it's typical Sony. They're just putting things in there that they want you to probably won't even see in the movie, but we all know this is the last dance with Venom, so the hype on this movie, there's no hype on it. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be better than the second one. It has to be better than the second one.
Well, let's hope, we pray that, you know, we're driving, you know, a pretty fair distance for us normally to see a movie. There's no doubt. And we're doing it in peak hour traffic too, so we're that smart. But no, let's hope that they are able to stick the landing, because this is the last official Venom film, I've been told. So I do tend to think that maybe, you know, maybe they're pulling out all stops, you know, and hopefully they do produce a quality film.
Look, I hope it too, because I really want this whole trilogy just to finish on a good note. You know, like we said, Sony haven't really produced anything out there. Like Madam Web was absolutely woeful. And even with the other Sony movies as well, we all know Morbius as well. Craven the Hunter's coming out. I don't have high hopes for that either. But let's hope that Venom goes out on a bang. Can't wait.
Yep, look, I agree. We'll find out because within an hour and a half, we'll be actually watching the film. So, and yeah, look, you know, let's hope they do something. If it's Venom: The Last Dance, hopefully they make it something good. So, guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. It'll be about 3 hours for us, but it'll be a click of the fingers for you guys, and we'll give you our out of the theatre reaction.
A few moments later.
Okay, we have literally taken a few steps. We've walked straight out of the cinema. This is absolutely an out of theatre reaction to it, and I really enjoyed it, Rick.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was the best of the trilogy. In a flawed trilogy, this was the best one.
Okay.
What do you think?
I did. I enjoyed it. I did love it. But I had some issues though. There were some issues.
Oh, there's some big issues.
There are some issues, but I did enjoy it. And what I really did enjoy was hearing other people enjoying the movie as well, which was good.
They seem to find a really good balance with the tone of the movie. Like, it moved at a very good pace, and it's a smaller movie, but let's be honest, the third act feels a bit rushed. It feels like they were so keen to get out of this movie as quick as they could and tie it all up. But Tom Hardy was at his best. I even liked the hippie family.
Did you?
Yeah.
Some scenes were a little bit slow paced for me, but I love that this movie had a little bit of heart to it. You know, you got to see the emotions that he has with Venom. It's been I think they said it was been like a year they've been together. You get to see more of him and how he interacts with him. So I kind of felt that the Doctor was a bit of a weak character for me. Her whole backstory.
Oh yeah, it was a little bit. She was the Michelle Williams, you know, the girlfriend who was in the first two. This is the replacement for that, I think.
She just didn't gel with me on that one. And the other thing that kind of got to me as well, straight into it. You straight into it.
Yeah.
Carl is right there. He's there. You're in it. That's it. I wanted to see a little bit more of him. Obviously, it's leading into that. We will probably see. Well, we don't know, but it was leading into it. But there's a lot going on in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I think they were efficient. I think honestly, after the disaster of the second one, they needed this one to be right into it and get straight into it. And it has a really strong first act and second act, but the third act where the problem lies, Rick, I think.
In what way?
Well, it feels very rushed. It was a great scene. Without going into all the details of spoilers, I do like the big battle scene. I like how it was done. Which was kind of pretty cool. But yeah, it did feel a bit rushed. It felt like there's probably a little bit more to do with this story-wise they could have done, I thought. But overall, I highly recommend this to people who are looking just to see, if you like the other two Venom films or like Tom Hardy, I would absolutely recommend going to see this. I do stand by it is the best of the trilogy. I'd give it maybe an 8.
So you're running this one and then...
I would say it's the third movie, it's the first movie, and then it's the second movie is my order.
Yeah.
This
is far better than Carnage, because that was just garbage. And I would put it in that lineup as well. The other thing that I kind of enjoyed was different Venoms, which was cool.
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
The whole symbiotes,
in
way
the
they were
trailer, they had the horse scene, and I was dreading that scene.
Yeah.
But it was a freaking cool scene.
I saw you getting into it. You were like, you enjoyed it.
Cool.
It was good. Yeah.
I love the whole, when he was transporting into different animals.
The frog, the fish.
Which was great. Which annoyed me about that end sequence, where they did all the credits. They show all these different animals that Venom had taken over, but we don't get to see any of them in the movie. No. So we're seeing that thing, and they're doing an animated version, CGI version of an elephant like Venom. We don't get to see that in the movie. Where's that? But yeah, look, honestly, I think they did a good job. If you're looking for a film to go and see around this Halloween time, I don't think you'd be disappointed in this.
I don't think anyone would be disappointed in it. It's a fun look. It is a fun movie. There are some jokes that they do have between Venom and Tom Hardy, which was pretty good. Some of them kind of get a little bit. To me, it kind of got a little bit annoying. But overall, it's a fun movie. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah,
really.
absolutely, guys. And I'm sure we'll talk about this a bit more coming up on the show this week. Again, special thanks to Peter from Kollecta World who allowed us.
He did, yeah. We appreciate it. And we'll have all the
fantastic.
links down below for Pete's website.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
sure.
And we're going to do a special episode coming up too, because we're actually going to Supernova, our Comic-Con here in Adelaide, and we'll stop by and you'll get to see meet Peter.
It's gonna be good.
And it should be a fun time. But guys, thanks for watching. Go see Venom: The Last Dance. I think it deserves you spending your money at the cinema, and we'll catch you next time, right, Rick?
We'll see you then, guys. Bye.
See you guys.